Hello everybody, Michael Gamer here. So today I'll be doing Robobob versus the Trevor Henderson Giants. So I don't really know how good this matchup is, but I'll do it regardless. We'll see how tough one of the strongest SpongeBob characters are, which is the Robobob, and it has an astonishing 66,000 health, which is quite a lot. And we'll see how it is versus... First one is going to be Siren Head, because Siren Head, you can say he's not exactly a giant, but he is like the standard size. And he is kind of similar size to Robobob here. So not exactly, but this can be a good start to see how powerful Robobob is. So we start small, then we get to the bigger ones, and you know how it is. Similar to how we did it with Squidward. And he managed to defeat way more than I expected. So let's see who's tougher here. Robobob is just two-shotted Siren Head. It's the wooden one, so I would see why. Also because he has a disadvantage in health. So far, Robobob won that without any effort whatsoever. Let's see if he can defeat the Shadow. By the way, even Squidward defeated this one. So if he cannot defeat it, he's weaker than Squidward, which doesn't make any sense here. And this guy can teleport, but he got one-shotted. Like, what's the point of teleporting if the guy can tell where you are immediately? His karate chopping skills are out of... Pretty much they kill everyone, out of existence from anyone else. Then we are gonna go to Siren Head Old. I'm not sure if that's gonna make any difference. Nope. Siren Head got chopped off just like that. He erased him. Let's see if Siren Head Ice version can do anything. One-shotted again. He does seem smaller than the other Siren Heads, but I thought he might have had some special ability. This one, it seems like he has trouble even getting to anyone. Gets one-shotted. He's pretty much like swatting flies at this point. Even Siren Head is pretty much like a fight to him. Now we're getting to the bigger ones. The original Siren Head from the game. Let's see how he does against them. No effort. He's down. What about Dark Siren Head? Oh, he's having some trouble. But I guess maybe he somehow missed him, but he one-shot him regardless afterwards. Then we're gonna get to the newer Siren Head. And he's a bit tankier. He doesn't have a range ability. He's doing quite the damage from a distance. Let's see how much damage he's doing. I can't really tell the damage because it's not showing up as health, but he's definitely doing way better than before. The Siren Head did manage to defeat Robobob, but let's see how much health he has. I'm gonna make him stop moving. So he pretty much healed his health. Let's see if he can take another Robobob. I'm sure he can. This Siren Head is far more powerful. He also defeated Squidward, but comparing him to Squidward, so he does do a lot of damage from a distance. Like comparing him to Squidward is like comparing a fly to a dinosaur. Like he's far bigger than Squidward. He's tankier, but it seems like this Siren Head is already too powerful for him. So let's see how many Robobobs it takes to defeat this Siren Head. Let's put 3 more of them. So far, you really lost. To be fair, SpongeBob characters are not that powerful. They're not meant to be for fighting. But it seems like this Siren Head is far more powerful than pretty much all the SpongeBob characters. Like, if he cannot defeat them, maybe the Flying Dutchman can defeat them, but it's kind of a hard mix. Like, look at this. Look at his regeneration. He's healing pretty quickly. I might have to add like maybe 5 of them at this point. Kind of disappointing. I thought he would be able to defeat the Siren Head as well, but he did manage to kill the Siren Heads in one shot. This one has a very good health regeneration. And I'm getting an error with the Siren Head. I'm guessing he... something with the animation. But Siren Head, from looks of it, was defeated. They did defeat him, but it took up to 5 Robobobs, which is not a good... Like, it shows how powerful a Siren Head is compared to the other Siren Heads. And from now on, guys, since we all know that the Siren Head is not even the most powerful, we still have the... There's so many Siren Heads that I have to go through. The next Siren Head is going to be the angry version, which we already know how powerful he is compared to the original one. I might have to add maybe like 6 or 7 of them, of the Robobobs. They're chopping him, but to no effect from looks of it. I can't even see his health. To be fair, his hitbox is pretty tiny, like compared to his size. But let's see if I can maybe add more Robobobs. I might have to add up to at least like 6 of them to maybe give him a challenge. So far, though, it's kind of hard to tell who's winning, but all I know is that this Siren Head specifically does way more damage, and he already killed 3 Robobobs in a row. Like, no effort whatsoever. It did take... So it would approximately take 12 Robobobs to maybe defeat this one. He had half health. And whoever suggested it, the same one who suggested the Squidward versus everyone, or at least the Trevor Henderson NPCs, thank you for suggesting it. I actually appreciate that. Can you tell what's going on here? So I just moved the map to GM Fatgrass because these characters will become so big that the one I used before, Construct, will just not be big enough. So I made multiple Robobobs. I couldn't tell what's happened beforehand, but I think the Robobob did win. Although they killed him pretty quickly, the Siren Head. I'm just gonna make them fight him again one more time and see how they do to the angry Siren Head, or the mad Siren Head here. And they're not even attacking. They're kind of... Okay, now they're attacking. It took them a bit longer than usual here. The fact that this Siren Head is this durable, though, it's crazy. He's tanking at least like 6 Robobobs, which they do 10k damage in one hit. It shows how durable this new version is, and he's still eating them like no tomorrow. Although it doesn't make any sense because he pretty much shrink them into like his hands. As you can see, though, they do quite a lot of damage. Let's just spawn as many Robobobs and see how long he can survive until he gets defeated. This is the strongest Siren Head he can get right now. Anyone else is like a megaphone, which is a much stronger version of a Siren Head. So they finally defeated him, but it took 2 groups of like 6 Robobobs, which is quite a lot of Robobobs. For the next one, this is going to be a bit different. The megaphones now, and I'm gonna see which one's which one is better to even use here. I'm going to use the big one here. I'm not sure how good this is compared to them, but the Great Mother is far more powerful than the original one, the original Siren Head. But it looks actually that one Robobob can do so much more damage than the previous one that they did. One chop does 20,000 damage, which is crazy, almost that much. And she does spawn multiple Siren Heads, but they get one-shotted by them. They're pretty much... the Siren Heads are pretty much dead. Although it seems like they're kind of stuck here. I'm gonna have to move them a bit. She keeps spawning them, but they're really no match for a Robobob. And she's pretty much dead whenever they hit her. There we go. They defeated the Great Mother, but now they have to deal with the Mega Horn, which is far more powerful than the Siren Head, and it's technically another version of a Siren Head. It's not exactly the same one. What just happened there? They made him fight so far. It's crazy. So far, it doesn't seem like it's even hostile to the Robobobs. Well, now it is. But it looks like that the Mega Horn does have a better range attack compared to the Siren Head. And it is one-shotting them right now. Or from what looks of it, it's taking multiple bites. But so far, it's far more powerful than the Siren Heads. Just like that, it took... Okay, that doesn't do much damage, but it does definitely destroy your ears. So far, the Mega Horn is far more durable and more powerful than any of these Siren Heads. But it doesn't regenerate his health from the looks of it. And that is doing quite a lot of damage, despite it being just sound or a sonic boom to the ears. Robobob is trying his best. He's the last one of the Robobobs. He's trying his best to get there. But every time he gets near, Mega Horn just screams at him. His shockwave is doing way more damage and more damage until Robobob is going to be no more. And Robobob does have a disadvantage here because of his range. He just can't get to Mega Horn. Then again, one more time, SpongeBob. Robobob is about to be gone, and that's of him right here. And just like that, Mega Horn defeated him. Now I'm gonna add way more Robobobs, and let's see how many Robobobs it takes to finally defeat this one, which is gonna be probably the hardest fight. So their base health was 66,000. I'm gonna spawn a bunch of them. Hopefully this doesn't do anything crazy to the game. I'm gonna have to do a spread multiplier of 50. And let's see how many I can spawn at once here. Quite a lot of them. I'm gonna have to do it a far bigger spread here, and I'm gonna have to do, let's try 100 and see if that helps. That's still way too many. Gonna have to spread it to maybe, let's see, 250. The Mega Horn still has a sound in the background. Okay, this is probably the most I can put in the game before the server, it's pretty laggy right now. You can even see their particles in a skybox, which is looks like hellfire. But I mean, no one would want to go there anyway. So yeah, so many Robobobs at this point. If they cannot defeat any of the Mega Horns or any of the NPC, the Trevor Henderson NPCs, Robobob pretty much loses right there. So let's see if Mega Horn can take on all these Robobobs. And this is gonna turn into a slideshow. As you can see here, it is getting very laggy. I can't even tell how many Robobobs are there, but most of them are just like waiting. They already know they're gonna overwhelm this one. Mega Horn is having a hard time. Not even half of them got to him yet. Can't even tell what's going on because none of them are even attacking him right now. But so far, Mega Horn is taking them. Surprisingly, he's managing to survive so many of them right now. Despite this being a slideshow at this point. Mega Horn is... So he is taking a beating. I didn't mean to press that, but Mega Horn is taking a beating, but he's managing to actually survive. Just having a mouthful of Robobobs. As you guys can see, Mega Horn is managing to actually hold his own, although he is pretty much gonna die at this point because he's going towards the huge mass of Robobobs there. You can't even see the ground. That's so many Robobobs there are in that area. I don't really think you can add any more NPCs than this. This is way too many already. Like, the size of Robobob is pretty big, and I managed to actually... I can't believe how this is still running. 8,000 health. Mega Horn is about to die. But so far, he did manage to take on at least a quarter of them, which is pretty respectable of him. And just like that, Mega Horn lost. It just took a quarter of the amount here. Countless of Robobobs died there. And for the next fight, it's gonna be a step up from the other ones. And it's gonna be... Let's see, so I have a bunch of Trevor Hendersons here, but I have to see which one is the best one here for the next fight. This will probably be the last one, guys, because I'm sure that the next one will be way too powerful already. And this is Treehead. Treehead is the biggest Trevor Henderson so far. I'm gonna disable him because it's gonna be so big. This is pretty much the ultimate, one of the most powerful Trevor Henderson creatures. And look how big he is compared to all of these guys here. They look like ants compared to him. If they can defeat this one, they can pretty much defeat any Trevor Henderson. This entire group. They're all chasing him. Although I kind of feel like he's gonna defeat all of them. Not even a challenge. He just destroyed most of them one step. Literally just by stepping on them. Although they are doing quite the damage, which is surprising. But he is killing many of them in one shot. That's crazy. Like, I didn't see this Trevor Henderson until like way before. Like, I didn't even know it existed until I looked like a few days ago when I did the Squidward versus Trevor Henderson creatures. So far though, he did kill all of them. This guy is far beyond any of the SpongeBob characters, so it's not even fair to compare him. And he has so much health that he has over 1 million health, so I'm not really sure how any of the Robobobs can even damage him. That'll be the end of the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. And honestly, I thought he would be able to take on more powerful creatures. So he managed to defeat most of the Siren Heads, all the versions of Siren Heads, except the original ones. For some reason, the new Siren Head managed to defeat him pretty easily, and it took multiple of them to defeat him. If you guys want to test out, maybe in the future, more powerful NPCs against each other, I mean, I will keep doing them, but if you guys have any suggestions, just let me know down in the comments below, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye bye.